Hello and welcome to our Friday. It's about 11:10. Izzy is having her first day of online learning from college. She started at 9:15 this morning. She's been watching her online lectures or whatever in bed. It's an interactive one. She's been doing it on her phone in bed in her pyjamas. What's she like? Anyway, that's her choice. And so they kind of set them some work and then they've all had to switch off and get on with it, and then they've all got to reconvene online at a certain time. I think they've got to like share their answers or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm completely leaving her to it, and she's completely independent today in that respect. She did summon me at one point and request toast in bed. Well, she wanted a toastie actually, but I said, look, I'm right in the middle of something, I'll do you toast. And that's your best bet. So I've taken her up some toast. I have been getting on with vloggy stuff, and yeah, my table's still a mess. Don't look at that end. I'm just in the process of trying to sneak out an extra little tiny tutorial video. It was actually a byproduct of another vlog that I made, but I'm going to just snip out that section and just post it up as a tutorial on its own. It's only about a minute long. You never know. One of these days something might go viral. I'm intending at some point this afternoon to have a great big all-house tidy up. Yeah, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, that sort of thing. The front room's not too bad. I've also been experimenting with my different camera mounts. I tried the head mount with the GoPro yesterday, and while it was very convenient to not be using my hands to film so I could use both hands to do something else, that footage, I cut most of it because, oh my gosh, I was nearly throwing up. It was like whirling around everywhere because I had it pointing sort of down slightly so you could see what my hands were doing. Oh my goodness, I felt seasick, so I won't be doing that very much. I also tried my clip attachment, which promptly snapped. That's supposed to have another prong. I'll try and use it with two. That was the one I actually would be most likely to use a lot as well. Oh, how frustrating. But handlebar, tripod, mount. That's going to come in useful, huh? It'll come in a lot more useful once the lockdown's all over and I can actually get further afield and properly film out and about. But obviously, great apologies for not filming my local area. I just want to keep Izzy and I safe really online. Massively frustrating. But anyway, I'm going to get coffee and I'm going to get on. It's about 20 to 1 now. Izzy's been down, got herself some lunch and gone back upstairs. She's finished college for the day, except she hasn't. She's finished the actual online bit, but they've been given assignments to do for the rest of the day. So she's doing that. Well, I haven't finished everything I wanted to do, but I've come to the end of my time that I allowed myself to do it. So I haven't finished all my comments, and I'm disappointed because I genuinely really enjoy reading all your comments and getting to know you all. It's one of the greatest pleasures of being a YouTuber. But this is my lunchtime officially now, according to my schedule. However, I'm not hungry, so I'm gonna, you know, tackle that. And I'm starting to get excited about learning Portuguese again now. So I will probably stream some live Portuguese telly on my phone and put it through my speaker, which is this one, which is IB's old one actually, which he gave to me, and I use it every day. I found it very difficult to keep my motivation up for learning Portuguese, or any other language, frankly, anything, since the pandemic broke out, because I just felt like I was severed from the outside world, especially abroad. And, you know, I'm not even seeing any of my Welsh-speaking friends anyway, so it's just not the same online. So I lost all my motivation for language learning and I haven't done any at all. But then just recently, I just had an urge again, so I thought, well, I can still feel connected to a country even if I can't go there by streaming the television. So that's what I'm doing. Well, it would be good, except it just keeps freezing all the time. That's the problem with it. Somebody made a really useful suggestion to me, which was to move this compost bag, which was there right under my window here, because the flies are getting in through the window. So it's very heavy. Hopefully I'm not tearing the bottom. It's just like a tarpaulin. Ugh. And I noticed while I was out here that the birds, you see what's happening is the seeds are coming out the feeder, they're dripping down there, and then they're planting, they're germinating, look, do you see? And then they're growing up into these grasses, but something is coming down and pulling them all up. Look, how funny. They've done it before as well, a few times now. So anyway, compost is going to go by there now, so when the flies all come shooting out when I unzip it, hopefully they don't go straight in through my open window and get into the house. Let's see if that makes a difference. Thank you so much, the thrifty grandma. Why is it always sport? I'm not into sport, so I'm just doing that because it's such a slippy floor. So I've permanently got a towel on the floor. I'm going to get on with washing up now. I've washed up, finally, cleared my surfaces. I really need to clean that stove at some point. I should put that on my list. My list is a little ambitious. Clean stove. But if I get lots of it done, that's still good. Wash up, right, I can tick that off. I need to go and buy some elastic because I want to just extend a few masks that I have that are a little tight, and I used up all my elastic on the lead ties. One thing I can cross off is cooking dinner because IB has suggested we have fish and chip shop tea. I've just paused it to talk to the camera, but I'm watching one of these programs on the Portuguese TV, which is like customs in an airport, you know, and they're busting these dodgy packages and stuff. I think that's cocaine in that one, if I remember rightly. Right now I'm going to unpause that because I'm going to go upstairs and put these clothes away, and I'm going to carry on listening to that whilst doing that. Hello, hello, hello. What's this just popped up on my phone? I couldn't resist that notification. Tesco and Asda react to rule that they can only sell essential items. What? No. Supermarkets say their staff will have to work incredibly hard to be able to adhere to a new rule which emerged in a Senedd committee meeting on Thursday afternoon. It's going to be a ban on the sale of non-essential items during the 2-week Firebreak, meaning supermarkets would not be able to sell many items. Oh my gosh, that sounds really complicated. It's understood that many of the retailers that are allowed to stay open were not told about the non-essential regulations until Thursday afternoon, 24 hours before they were due to be implemented. I was rather relying on being able to get stuff. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, the last time we were really locked down, I must say, I did not go out willy-nilly just buying non-essential items, but if I happened to be in a shop that also sold something like a jigsaw puzzle, that was a bit of a lifeline for me because it's so expensive getting stuff online sometimes. Izzy's birthday, as you remember, was in April, towards the end of April, and we were well into lockdown by then. And it was difficult having to get stuff online, I must admit, for her because it was more expensive. If I can go to the local shops that sell food products as well, like the discount supermarkets and that, you know, like B&M bargains, home bargains, you can get discounted stuff for birthday presents, but having to pay non-discounted rates online did make it a very expensive birthday this year, I have to admit. And she didn't even get anything that fancy. It was all paints and stuff, but oh dear. Says here that on Friday morning, Asda said that they hadn't been given a list of what is or not classed as an essential item or been given sufficient notice to implement the changes. Well, I'm definitely going out to buy elastic this afternoon. Anyway, I won't film it, but I'm going to go and put those clothes away now. Blech. Look at that minging windowsill. Doesn't half get dirty quickly. I'm going to clean it now, and then I'm going to do the mingingly dirty sink. And the loo's not too bad. I have been keeping on top of that one. Bath is a bit minging, but to be honest, IB never has baths in our house. He just waits till he goes home anyway. I have cleaned, done the toilet. I haven't done the floor. I might do the floor later, we'll see. Done the sink, done that windowsill. I've done the whole of the bath. Put a nice clean towel on there. And I've got a little collection of things to take down. Something for the wash. The rag that I was cleaning with is going to go in the washing machine. Some bits for recycling. My mug, because I was sipping coffee throughout a lot of it. I had to give up on the Portuguese TV because the signal kept cutting in and out and it got frustrating. Clean bathroom. Tick. I'm going to have my lunch now. It's nearly 3 o'clock and I just tried a really random thing. I had a tiny bit of washing up liquid left, well, enough for about 1 bowl's worth. And then I put a bit of water in and shook the bottle really hard with the lid on and then squirted the foam all over the stove. So I'm going to leave it to soak like that while I nip out now and buy some more elastic before the shop's shut. Oh, guess what? I've just been out. I didn't take the camera. I just went to some local shops to get elastic and came back with quite a lot of things. Can you hear that? They're getting a new bathroom next door. And I know this because I just spied a bath and loads of filled rubble sacks on the pavement outside next door. So this is what I actually went out for, which was some elastic. That was 2 meters or 6 feet. And that's a very appropriate length of mask elastic to get, because that's how far we're supposed to stay away from each other. Let's just remind ourselves of how long 2 meters is. Okay, that's not stretched out, but it's about that far. It's quite a long way, actually. That's quite a long way. Do you know what? I've been estimating wrong, I think, when I've been out and about. I have been getting closer to people than that, I think. Oh no. Now, this is what I ended up buying. This was not on my list. The whole lot of this shop came to £6. So I got this, my first and only Christmas item so far this year, which is some gift wrap. And that's definitely not what I went out for, but I just opportunistically picked that up. Toilet paper was on my list. Every time I swear blind I'm never going to buy cheap toilet paper again, because you just end up using twice as much and then it just disintegrates. We don't need to go into the graphic details, but it's not a good experience. But anyway, I have got it. 18 rolls. Saved me carrying a load back from Lidl's later, which is further away. There's that. Also, what else is in the bag, Imo? Bin bags, 20 for £1. I had run out. Oh no, I haven't quite run out. I was almost run out. Stop rambling, Imo. And also a present for IB, and hopefully he likes it. Get out of the bag. Oh, it's stuck on a sticker. £1 for a magnifier on a keyring, because he kind of needs that. He's a bit short-sighted. Oh, I've got a Britain sticker for some reason. Oh, and it lights up. Oh, there we are. Yeah, he struggles a bit with small print occasionally, so hopefully, I mean, he probably won't keep it on his keyring, but he could keep it in his car, couldn't he? Good. Oh look, it says it's a menu fire. It probably means it's for reading menus, but I'm going to tell him he doesn't need to feel like a sissy with it, because it's a menu fire for real men. I'm just waiting outside Lidl. Somebody's just walked straight through there and in and didn't queue. Oh well, charming. I'm waiting for somebody to come out, then I can go in. Here we go. I always spend the first little while doing everything through a foggy haze because the glasses steam up. Right, there's a massive queue outside now. So I'm just going to do like a supermarket sweep style dash.
Landmark store management. System number 3, please.
I have actually got a list. Now IB is going to meet me in the car park when I'm done, so I could get heavy things if I wanted to. What do I need? Well, I've got all corn cakes, mushrooms, beer, yummy. I don't need lunchbox items, obviously, because she's going to be home eating her lunches from now on. I need snacks. I think I got a load the other day, didn't I? This is what I'm really here for. I finally ran out of my hoard. I'm going to get 5. Am I going to leave people short? They're not a popular item, are they? I think there's plenty left. Fragrance free, 55p. I was hoping to pick up some tinned fruit because Izzy's eaten all of it. Oh, yum. I'll have some of those. Now then, cottage cheese Izzy wanted. Let's just get her 2.
Social distancing while you shop.
Tinned fruit. Don't want massive ones. Mandarin segments. What juice is that? Got to check the label because of her allergies. That's okay. She'll get 4 to replace the 4 that she gobbled up. Get some of these vegetarian sausages. If I can persuade IB to stay for lunch, I could do him toad in the hole with those tomorrow. What else do I need? Oh, butter. Just going to get normal butter. Okay, I've lost my shopping list. It's gone. Must have dropped it somewhere. That's a bit frustrating. Oh, bleach. I wanted bleach. That was on there. Let's just get some Domestos, shall we? Lemon. Now then, I tried some of this cheap lager before and it was horrid. I'm going to go for the Carlsberg. Those are massive tins, mind. Those are weekend-sized tins, those are. I don't like Budweiser. I don't like Coors. Not that they've got Coors. Okay, that's it. Well, I've got out just in time because I think he said 5:15 to meet him, and I've just about done it, but he's not here yet, so it's probably got held up in traffic. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I've got a little shelter here anyway, so I'm just gonna stand here and hang out and wait for IB. And then we're going to get chips. Yummy. IB's here. We've been to the chippy, haven't we, darling? And we're having a family meal time. God, look at the size of that bit of fish. Oh, that's big. Hello, it is much later in the evening now. Izzy and IB and I reunited. We've been hanging out together in the front room ever since dinner, and it's been really nice. Izzy's eventually scuttled off upstairs. IB's started to do some work on the laptop. I'll probably do a little bit of editing. We might probably sit next to each other, tapping away on our laptops, and we said we're going to work for an hour, and then we'll probably, I don't know, I expect we'll watch TV for a bit before bed or something like that together. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow, and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit the subscribe button, and feel free to click on any of these end screen elements to watch more videos from our channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.